If you are thinking about moving to Brazil through investment, let me start with something simple. This is not about choose a visa. Most people begin into the wrong place. They search for best visa, compare option, watch videos, read forums, and try to find a quick answers. But immigration doesn't work like that. Before any visa, before any investment, there is something more important: structure. Because the real risk is not choose a wrong visa. The real risk is make a decision without understand your own situation. Let me explain. In my work, I see many different profiles. Some people want to move quickly. Others are stable in their country and are just exploring opportunities. Some are looking for a new life. Others expand the business internationally. And here's the point: the same visa does not mean the same strategy. Two people can apply for the same investment visa, but one builds a strong case and another create problems for the future. Why? Because one has clarity, other is guessing. When we talk about resident by investment in Brazil, people usually focus on almost the numbers. Oh, the 500,000 reais, or in some case, 150,000. But the numbers is not a strategy. What is really matter is how the investment connect with your objective, your timeline, and your risk tolerance. For example, are you planning to live in Brazil and actively manage a business? Or are looking for a more flexible structure? Do you need to move soon? Or do you have a time to plan over the next month? What happens in the investment does not perform as expected. These are not legal questions. These are strategic questions. And without the answer them, any visa become a risk. Another important point that most people ignore is what has happened after approval. Getting your residence authorization is not end of the process. It is the beginning of the responsibility. Your business plan needs to be followed. Your structure needed to make sense. Your activity must be consistent with what was pretended. If you're not, you may face a complication later. Sometimes, when it's already expenses to fix. This is why immigration by investment is not just about opening a company. It's about building something that works in practice. And this is where many mistakes happen. People rely too much on general information. They see a case online and assume it's applied to them. They try to shortcut the process. They focus on speed, stand, structure. But every case has variables. Your background, your financing capacity, your goals, timeline, your level of involvement. When you ignore this variable, you are not make a decision. You are take a risk without measuring it. So, what is the right approach? Before thinking about the visa, step back and organize your situation. Define your objectively clearly. Understand your timeline, identify your risks, know your finance limits. From there, you can build a strategy. And only after that, the visa become a tool, not a starting point. This change everything because now you are not reacting to information. You are making decision with clarity, and clarity reduces mistakes. This is not about to make process complicated. It's about make a structure, and structure give you control. This video is just informational. I bring these ideas because through my journey that I work with immigration visas since 2018, I see too many mistakes, and one of is when the people come focus too much with type of visas application, and at the end, this is just a tool. This is not a start point. Okay? I hope this video bring you clarity. Always talk to your lawyer, and I see you next one. Bye now.